So it's almost summer, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Almost
Yeah.
summer. And you want to learn how to play the game better and like, cause why not? And maybe some tips and tricks will do. We
Yeah.
got that for you. Laugh with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're fired. Get out.
Yeah.
You're fired.
Why am I
Get
fired?
out. Walk
Why
off.
am
Walk
I
off the stage right
fired?
now.
Why
Walk
am I-
off. Anyways, after that trouble, inconvenience, we will now tell you how some tips and tricks. Yep.
Yeah.
Basically, we're gonna teach you running, wall climbing, wall bouncing, pinch climbing, and wall running. That's what we're gonna show, right?
The types of running we're going to explain to you in this video are normal running, funny running, more competitive style funny running, and pig running. Pig running, I'm going to add a little side note here. Pig running is possible on 60 FPS on Quest, although you do have to bypass the settings a little bit. It is technically possible on 72 Hz, but you are slower. So, that's a quick little side note for me on the pig running.
I mean, if you have like regular hertz on like a regular headset, it's kind of possible, but it's not as good. Start showing examples now. So, earby.
So the first style of running we're going to show you in this video right now is the normal style of running. It's the default type of running in this game, and all you have to do is you jump forward, put it on the ground, and push yourself forward.
I'm gonna run through like this, and it's like this.
You do that.
Basically, instead of two hands like this, you want to go hand, ground, move forward, hand, ground. He's gonna quote J-Man on one thing.
You gotta move parallel. You gotta move parallel to the surface that you're on.
Whoa! It's a little late, but
Yeah.
congrats on 4 mil, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, so we got the regular running, which is just this.
Simple way we could put it.
Simple way we can put it, because our little minds, to our acknowledgement, we can't explain stuff good, but we try our best.
I'm going to add something. I'm going to add something really quickly.
I got you.
You want to move it as low as possible to the point where you're moving fast. It's basically, the higher you go, the slower you are, the lower you are, the faster you are. But that doesn't mean you could just like, oh, I'm going to slide on the ground.
Alright, what we got here is funny running. Basically, what you do is, you look funny, but it's hands, chest, lower part of your chest, like stomach, and then you're moving like this. And that ends up giving you this kind of movement. So, at least high off the ground a little bit. Hand, 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 hand. And then try to do that as fast as you can. Or if you want to, like he said, or not yet, but if you're good at Beat Saber and you're good at using your wrist, that could help. So it goes like, and that really helps you, but I don't recommend it in a like public, but it's pretty good in a public, right?
Yep. The best way that I could explain competitive funny running is you're basically funny running, but instead of down here, it's to whatever side feels comfortable. This actually makes you faster on ground.
And it
By a
helps a
little
lot to get away from people. And I kind of recommend
ground,
this because it goes like,
especially.
but you know, practice makes perfect. That's the number one thing. If you practice a lot, you should be able to go, Neom. Or you could just do a bunch
like
of,
a NASCAR.
yeah, like he go vroom vroom. Pig running.
Pig running.
Basically,
Yeah.
by the person we love most, TTD Pig, created by him, which we mostly seen him do it. He's the best at it, pro at it,
Professional.
amazing, amazing. So basically, what you're doing is you're flailing your hand around, and you're trying to go backwards. So hand on the ground, flail, flick, 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 flick. So it's like a flailing or flicking, and like you just keep flicking your hand that way, but you keep doing it quick. So it's like
I'm doing it.
what the world? And anyways, you just want to keep trying to move backwards. So you flick it backwards and then just, that's more of a, I don't know, but a really cool way of running. He brought it up,
Yeah.
and yeah, really
Yeah.
cool.
What's
Now, what we're gonna go on is pinch climbing. So we're gonna
We're gonna move on to the
skedaddle
double
over
walls.
here. So we're just gonna,
So we're here at the double walls, and we're going to. The first thing we're gonna show you is pinch climbing. Pinch climbing is the easiest thing you can do on these walls, and I'll let Dino show example over here.
what you're gonna do is hand on the wall, or hands on the wall. You're just gonna hug the wall like it's your best friend. You're gonna
Yeah.
wall up,
Push closer
So-
a little.
push close, up, like okay, hold the wall, up, and pull closer. So that repeated motion. Down, pull, back to pinch. Down, and it's like a circular motion a little bit. Maybe like that way, like that. Remember, grab, up, pull, that,
Pinch.
up, and then out, pinch. Up, out, pinch. Just practice that as much as you can, and you should be able to just
Practice makes
go up.
perfect.
Yeah.
What you want to do for the on the double walls is you want to go from here to here and then up to the top. Now, how are we gonna achieve this?
'Kay.
You can explain this.
Example, here. On the walls, you're gonna want to go wall, down diagonally, not straight down, diagonally. Not too much, but diagonally where you bounce off enough force to go that way. Wall, diagonally down, diagonally down. And if you keep going forward, I suggest that you turn diagonally down, diagonally down. Should get you through.
If you find yourself going forward, mostly, it's also good practice to not just turn around, but to also push back and up. So you go backwards. And you want to keep maintaining that so you can keep your focus in the middle of the walls. What you want to do is you want to put your hand in a triangle, and then you want to do this kind of motion. You want to do like Frozone from The Incredibles. You want to push up and to the sides. Wall running is essentially what you do after you start, like after you wall climb. So basically, what you want to do is you want to put your hand in that same triangle, right? You want to do that again. You want to just keep moving on the wall. If you find yourself going down, try to lever yourself up by just wall climbing, but with one hand. That's pushing yourself back and forward.
Basically, what he's also trying to say is hand on the wall. Remember the diagonal down motion? Yeah, you're going to do that. But instead of out, it's more in. Because it's more slanted on these walls. And the best wall to do it is in this corner by a stump. And that, my fellow monkeys, is the tips and tricks of us goobers. Hope this helped. Tried our best to explain. But yeah.
Subscribe.
Yup. Not forcing.
Yeah.
If you want to, and you want to see anything more, tips and tricks, anything like that,
Hey, yo, join his Discord over here.
when it's done being made.
Mine is done.
His is done.
So
You can go check out his.
Yeah.
Mine's being remade.
you can join my Discord. Yeah.
Mine's
well,
being
if you
remade,
want.
so I'll.
Over here is the Brandon Monks. Above me is my channel. Above him is his channel.
Yep.
Above the Brandon Monks is a video you should probably check out. Like, subscribe, and share to a few friends, and maybe comment down something, you know? Yeah. And with that, see you all next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.